So here we are on day 9 of the art of manifesting your business and your career with soul divine guidance. Now, if you haven't seen anything change just yet, and you think, I haven't seen anything manifest yet, we're getting into it. We're getting into what you're focusing on, what your goal is for your business, and actually getting into how your soul, your intuition starts coming through. So, for the example, this morning, I was plagued by this song in my head. I'm a different person. Da, da, da. Turn my world around. So like that was in my head non-stop. And then it wasn't until about an hour later I thought, I'm just going to look up the lyrics. I'm going to look up the lyrics and see. So that's in the post. You'll actually see what the lyrics were that really meant so much to me, and more lyrics there as well. Also, the song is by somebody called the group called Shapeshifters, because that's what we're doing. We're shape shifting. We're moving into a different version of ourselves. So, today we're all about discovering your personal energy, your personal brand, your identity, so that we are aligning with that. Becoming a different person is all about aligning with a different version of yourself, and this becomes the most exciting part. We've been doing a lot of work on yourself. We've also started looking and just doing different things on your business as well, so that we're getting a different concept, a different perspective of how that is working out for you. So if you need to feel different, you need to set yourself up differently. A lot of the stuff we did at the beginning was about setting yourself up differently, your values and what you believe in, and really, really understanding what makes you tick your perfect day. So manifesting isn't just about visualizing and journaling. We need to put a lot of other things in, because we are creating a different person. I'm a different person. So we need to be able to know what your perfect day looks like. That is one of the main things. The first thing that comes up is like, what does your perfect day look like? Who's there? What are you eating? What are you wearing? How is this all turning out for you? That was a perfect day exercise we did at the beginning. The more detail, if you can write 2 or 3 A4 pages on that, just like get it all down. Make sure you love, love, love the way that your perfect day is showing up for you. Now, your inner story, when it comes to manifesting your business and your career and allowing soul guidance to come through for you, your inner story is really, really relevant as well. Your inner story can look very much like your perfect day, but this is where you're talking about, I am brilliant, I'm amazing, I'm great at doing this. I've had so many clients come towards me already. I've got a steady stream of clients. So many opportunities are opening up for me. This is your internal story. This is like when everything's working out so much easier than I anticipated. So this is where your inner story becomes really, really eventful and starts changing the way you look at life, and therefore you're lining up to what is available for you. You become the person who makes a difference, an impact on other people. Now, can you feel the difference inside your body when you know that you make an impact on other people? When you influence, you impact people. When you speak to people in your conversations, you are the difference that they absolutely need. And one of the other things that I want to talk to you about today is that you add value. You add value to their life. You are helping them to live a better life, whether it's to do with their weight, whether it's to do with their physicality, whether it's to do with their healing, whether it's to do with intuition, which is my gig in your business, whether it's to do with getting over trauma, whether it's to do with getting more cash in, whether it's to do all those things. You're making an impact. You're making an influence. You're making a value. You're adding impact and influence into their life. You are being the influencer. So when you're asking, and the task today is going to be really cool. So when you're asking your question, like, what do I need to do? How do I need to be? What am I here for? What's next for me? The kind of questions that we put out to the universe, and then we expect things to come in. Often we hear things in our head, but we don't necessarily listen to what our intuition is saying to us. So we get a little bit squirrely. What needs to happen now, when you are asking out into the universe your question, when you're asking, like, why am I here? What's the next thing for my business? What is it that I'm here to achieve? What is a service that, how can I serve you best? If you're into God and if you're into the universe and you're into service, then that would be a question for you. So what would your question be? That's your task today. What would your question be? And then ask it out loud and then listen for the guidance. Your head will more than likely come in and say, oh, we'll just do this, we'll just do that, we'll do a boot camp, we'll do a course, we'll just, apply to more jobs, we'll do this, we'll do that, the other. Ask the question and allow yourself to go inside, still, quiet, slow down, and allow the information to come back. It'll be way, way, way more different than whatever your head could ever have worked out. This is why it's so important to sit by the tree. This is why it's so important to meditate. This is why it's so important to get out of your own way. So that is your task for today. First of all, what question are you going to ask? What question are you asking? It's no good asking like, where's the money? Like, well, what am I here for? What is it that I'm here to produce? How am I here to impact and influence people, for example? What's the best way to publish my book? What's the best person to help me and collaborate with? Who is it that I'm best to speak to? Wait for the information to come in. You may get images, you may get a voice, clairvoyance, clairescence, all those things. Slow the heck down and really work out what it is that you want more than anything else, and then let the information come through. Let it be the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. Now, when you are talking about your business goals, when you're talking about manifesting your business, manifesting your career, one of the things you can also do is see it as already done. Now, this can be really tricky. You can see it as already done. Maybe think about that you've already been doing this for over a year. How does your body change? How does it shift? Shapeshifters. I'm a different person. How does it shift? Because you know that you've been doing this job for over a year. This has been your role. This has been your mission. This has been your purpose. Like, you know that you've been doing this for over years. Like, oh, how does that feel? And then from that place, you can start asking questions. So what did I do that was different? All your questions, all your intuition is so, so, so important for you, so that you are being guided to the next bit. And if we're not asking questions, then we're running blind. We're not really getting anywhere very fast. So in the art of manifesting, in the art of manifesting your business and your career, your soul divine guidance is there to answer your questions. It's there to point you in the right direction. It's there to get you out of your way. And on a weekly basis, I'm always pulling out the dragon cards. And these cards are specifically there to help you understand where you are in your own way. If this is really, really important to you to get out of your own way, then join in on the membership group. This is what I call the Dragon Portal, because we open the doors, we're channeling information, we're listening to our intuition. And it's you're in there for a year. You can come with your burning questions and you can be guided. I will bring you and I will channel information for you, but I will also teach you how to channel your own information, so that when you are in a sticky situation, you can then trust the guidance that's coming through. So that is the Dragon Portal, because dragons are my guides. If you have any questions, please bring them into the group. Put your question that you're asking out to the universe, out to God, out to your guides, put that in the notes today. And if I see anything in there, if I feel anything that needs to be tweaked in your question so it would be easier for you to receive guidance, then I'll answer that there as well. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again tomorrow.